Hey guys, it's been about 4 months since I've made any sort of video, and it's actually because I moved. We bought a house, and kind of in the process, we're learning how to be homeowners, and we're also trying to figure out budgets, all that kind of stuff. So hobbies have kind of taken a backseat. With that said, I do have a fish room, not that it's been used for very much so far, and it's a mess. We're going to be cleaning that up today a little bit, but try not to judge too much because it is a wreck. So if I flip you guys around here, we've got the 55-gallon sitting down here empty with tons of boxes, electronic repair kits, random bags, a laptop from the 90s. We've got all kinds of computer parts, fish tank stuff, the 33, a random empty tank here, a music stand with a toolkit on top, a tank, dehumidifiers, all kinds of stuff. And kinda the goal today is going to be to get rid of all this stuff, or not even get rid of it, just kind of put it where it needs to go for the time being. I don't know how much I'll actually get done just because I don't have the storage for a lot of this stuff yet. This house was built in the 70s, so the closets are teeny tiny. That said, the end goal here is actually to end up with tanks on stands like this one. Now, of course, this is the flower horn tank, which doesn't have any circulation right this second because I turned it off for the video because it's real loud. But this stand, if we take a look, is actually a workbench that I got off Amazon. They're similar to the Craftsman Gladiator stuff, but they're like half the price and they're super sturdy. They've got an awesome built-in power strip back here as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that power strip even has a couple USB ports for the USB powered air pump, so that's pretty cool too. But pretty much, I'm gonna set you guys up in a corner and we're gonna start cleaning up the room. I've got some ideas for videos and that kind of deal that I want to start getting out here soon, but I gotta clean up before I can start that kind of thing. So sit back and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Well, that honestly didn't even take that long, maybe 45 minutes, something like that. The camera cut out, so you guys probably only saw a few minutes of that, but I got most of the stuff kind of filed away. Like, if we look over here, we have most of our equipment in this tote here. There's a couple nets, there's some filters, some heaters, that kind of deal in there. Odds and ends. This is mainly filtration, this white one here. Random trash can. Still kind of have a mess in this corner. Most of this is actually decor. So we're thinking like driftwood, base rock, live rock, that kind of deal. Most of it will be moved out to the building, I think, once I have containers for it. It just takes up too much room in here, and I mean, it'll be just fine outside, so not an issue. Over here, we've got the guppy tank, which I need to, it's so low because this will take hours to drain to where it's floor level. That's maybe an exaggeration, but it will be a pain to drain either way, so that's why that one's so low. But in this closet, it's really dark, but we've got all of our chemicals, medications, testing stuff, some spare tanks, all that kind of deal. We've got the Ginga guppies here, the koi swordtails here, that empty tank. It's a 47 rimless glass Eheim tank that we may or may not be using, not sure yet. And then the empty 55. And then of course we have the flower horn, who's doing as good as ever. Just always wants to be fed. Now the long-term goal will be to have one of these workbenches, pretty much one per wall, maybe two in some areas. So there'll be this here. I'm thinking maybe putting like a desk or something in this corner. There will hopefully be a small bench here. I'm thinking of using this corner for like hanging up cleaning supplies, so nets, sponge cleaners, that kind of deal. And then maybe two of those 4-foot workbenches here, and then one workbench here, maybe two small ones, I'm not sure just yet. But that should be a pretty good amount of tanks for one person, especially with all that I've got going on right now. I've also got a pond outside. It's a tub pond. It's not a pond, but maybe we'll go look at that at some point. It's just dark right now, so can't do that. But there's not a lot of meat in this video, but I just kind of wanted to get back into it, and hopefully I'll have better content to come. I've got some things ordered, so hopefully once those come in and I get everything set up, I'll have some cool stuff to share. So thanks for checking back in with me. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back with you guys, but I'm glad to be back. Thanks. Bye.